Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys. At the end of the day, Tyson Fury is just laughing in his fans' face. He's laughing in boxing's face. He's laughing in Deontay Wilder's face. He's just really making a mockery out of the sport. And it's always a double standard. It's always the complexion protection. If Deontay Wilder had displayed himself in the unprofessional way Tyson Fury has displayed himself, his team, his promoters, his fans, there would be outrage. People would be saying all kind of stuff about him. But Tyson Fury is allowed to do whatever the hell he wants, and nobody says nothing. And then these so-called boxing fans cower away. It's funny how they love to tell, once again, the black channels how to react to a certain situation. They love to hit you with those lines. Oh, be different. Don't be like everybody else. Don't stoop to their level. And basically, it's called suppression. And that's how it's been throughout history with black men, and in particularly on this YouTube stuff. They want you to say certain things that makes them feel comfortable. Don't bring race into it and always go in on black fighters harder than you do anybody else. Well, I ain't following those rules and ain't ever gonna follow it. And I'm keeping it 100. From this day forward, don't ask me to be fair. Don't ask me to call it right down the line. Y'all ain't being fair. Tyson Fury has been spotted over the last few days. His team has been spotted at major events. MMA fights. Now, a video has surfaced of Tyson Fury either yesterday or today, either trying to rent a luxury car or buy one. And he's supposed to be under quarantine. At least, 10 to 14 days. And he's been spotted in public a couple of times. But mainstream media ain't said a damn thing about it. A lot of these so-called boxing channels ain't said a damn thing about it. But they always got smoke for these so-called black channels. But they say they objective. Like I said, these dudes are clowns. Then that's just the bottom line. I don't see how anybody can respect Tyson Fury after this, the way he's behaved. People been caught in lies. And to me, at the end of the day, Tyson Fury is just making a mockery out of this stuff. He's making a mockery out of himself, out of boxing. He's making his fans look bad. The fans he really didn't have until he beat Wilder in the second fight. Because Tyson Fury didn't have a fan base. Okay? It is what it is. But it's just like Wesley Snipes from New Jack City. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing. Don't all speak at once. This man is supposed to be under quarantine. Are you guys that damn ignorant or racist towards black people and black fighters to where you just gonna bite your tongue and you can't talk around this? I know what you gonna do. You gonna be silent. Because you only want to say something. You only want to tell us what to talk about when it's a black fighter that does something you don't like. But when it's somebody that ain't black, then all of a sudden you disappear. Because that's how you guys are. You really showing what y'all makeup is. But at the end of the day, Tyson Fury is just a complete fraud. When is the WBC going to step in and say something? Tyson Fury should be stripped. When is Mauricio Sullivan in the WBC going to say, hey, Tyson, you supposed to be under quarantine? What is you doing out? And look like he don't got on no damn mask neither. He making everybody look bad, from his promoters to like I said. How could you be a fan of Tyson Fury after seeing this? So y'all ain't gonna call him out. So like I said, from this day forward, don't ever come on my channel telling me what to talk about. which I don't pay attention to y'all anyway. Don't ever, and especially if you don't look like me, don't ever tell me what to talk about. Don't ever, for real. Since you don't have nothing to say about this, don't comment on anything else. Don't ask me to do no videos talking about brothers. Since y'all biased, since y'all biased, territorial, tribal, I'm gonna start doing the same thing, blatantly. Why should I be fair? Y'all ain't fair, so I'm just keeping it a buck. How can Tyson Fury so-called fans respect him after him just blatantly showing the unprofessionalism and showing that he is just a liar? At the end of the day, we already had heard that Tyson Fury was getting his ass handed to him in sparring. He didn't look good. He was out of shape. And then he was going to be under a microscope going into this fight. So this is just further making Tyson Fury look like he got something to hide. And that fight wasn't on the up and up. But we already know y'all ain't gonna say nothing. We know that y'all so-called mainstream boxing channels ain't gonna say that because y'all want to stay in good with Top Rank and PBC. You want to keep getting your press credentials. It's to the point I don't even care about that. I already told you. I'm not gonna compromise my channel, and I'm not gonna kiss people's ass to keep getting press credentials. I'm gonna be me, regardless. Like I said, either you gonna let me in or you're not. But you ain't gonna tell me what to talk about on my channel. None of y'all. But anyway, I'm out. Tyson Fury is a fraud.